Sunday morning, 16th of September 2012. My Speaker's Corner soapbox has been moved to YouTube, where I can reach more people, and the biggest thing is that those people listening can talk to me without fear of being heard by someone that they do not necessarily want to talk to. We all know the history of the Marikana mine disaster, Lonmin mine disaster. We've all got different perceptions. We hear about the 12,500 Rand demand. We're never sure what they're getting paid, what they're not getting paid. And then you have blogs on the computer that talk about the fact that they are getting paid 12,500, but they're getting paid 12,500 through a labour broker who sits on their board, and he only pays them 4,500. Do we have economic freedom in this country? Do we have economic freedom in this country? Where are we going? A survey in the Sunday Times today says that employers remain negative about hiring. The only businesses that are fairly positive are in fact the retail and wholesale suppliers. The manufacturing industry is very, very negative. Why is that? The retail and the wholesale are part of the conglomerates, many importing, many pushing goods through what I call foreign national groups twice in order to achieve the profits. And why do we not have economic freedom? Because the rich still sit in the pound seats. We still have all the money in this little section of the paper and nothing being transferred to the poverty group. As part of the Economic Freedom Charter mandate, it is our mission to find 1 million participants during the next 12 months, so that Heritage Month, September 2013, we will be in a position to table our charter. Where will the contributors towards the Freedom Charter come from? Very easily from those who are restricted from the formal trading sector. Informal trading, in my language, is almost derogatory. We need to bring them in. Here we're talking informal traders. We're talking about small producers. We're talking about the taxi industry. We're talking about the shebeen industry. We're talking about the Sangoma industry. We are talking about all those people, black and white, who are sidelined from participating in the economy through restrictions, legal, municipal regulations, industry regulations. We need to look at how we can find an answer to bring in those millions of people that are sidelined from economic freedom into a source of economic freedom. Add to the participants, we can look at the unemployed. We can look at those unemployed who are kept out of the marketplace by labour legislation, by the unions, by the corporates. And I have no doubt that we will find 1 million contributors within the next 12 months to give us the mandate to what we believe South Africa's economic freedom should be like. For those of you who would like to participate, we have no lack of participation from the poverty groups, but hopefully those in the wealthy group will come to the charter. We'll have a look at how, within the structures that we are putting together, we can accommodate one another. How can we find structured link into the formal trading sector for those who are excluded presently? How can we empower? How can we create entrepreneurs? How can we create those 1 million entrepreneurs that will bring us the 5 million jobs that this country desperately needs? We in South Africa have one common enemy. The one common enemy is poverty. And it's not just the poverty community who have that common enemy. We, the wealthy, it is our enemy. Because when poverty rises up against the wealth, we will not like the results. So let us work together. Let us come together. Let us have a look at how we distribute the wealth. But in my mind, distribution of wealth is not my nationalization. It is not how we take away and give. It's how we bring freedom to the people in our economic sector. How we let them trade and work and earn the part of a sustainable economy into their pockets. Please talk to us through the YouTube channel Economic Freedom Charter. Look at the website http. Let us find the answer to economic freedom for all, black and white. Let us look at issues like BEE, labor brokers, restrictions. Let us look at what keeps you, the white, the black, out of economic freedom. And let us find a solution where we all can achieve economic freedom in the interest of the country. I've had discussions with informal traders, the informal sector, and we believe that provided we research, discuss, debate, put plans on the table that suits all of us, we can in fact bring the informal sector into the formal sector, mutually beneficial to all of us. September is Heritage Month. In South Africa, we celebrate it as Braai Day. It's the only part of our heritage that we are mutually proud of. It is because we are inclined to try and divorce intergenerational heritage from one generation to another. It's easier for the whites to do that. But why do we not look at the impact of the history on the intergenerational community that today is the poverty community in our country? Economic Freedom Charter, by the people, for the people. Join us as we find solutions to our country's problems.